kitty party, 'cause I got things to do. Not about to let them negative nonsense work me through and through. I'm fearfully, wonderfully made, got the stuff to stand the test. Just gotta keep pushing, have faith, and do my best. Hey, hey, hey. Keep moving, God willing, tomorrow's enough.
Grace and peace. This is Stacia Hobdy, and you're watching Fade to Black. Today's program is focusing on informing you about better nutritional practices. The American people, but in particular our African American and Latino communities, are plagued with a high rate of diseases today, which prompts us to ask the question, why? Studies show that a lot of these diseases can be managed, alleviated, and eliminated, or cured through a combination of methods: medical attention early, following their doctor's advice, and incorporating better choices we ingest into our bodies. The most commonplace and well-known diseases are hypertension or high blood pressure, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and obesity. There are many benefits to incorporating a healthier program towards combating these diseases by adopting an eat-to-live approach and making some modifications to our lifestyle. Today's guests are Mr. L.A. Blacksmith and Mr. Stanley Banks. L.A. Blacksmith is a community activist and musician, and Mr. Stanley Banks is also a musician. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Please tell us why you think that juicing is such an important regimen.
Well, if we take a step back, if we want to go into it biblically, we can look at that God laid out a food plan for us early on, okay? And from the time that, for the first 1,656 years up until the time of Noah, man was vegetarians, okay? So we never ate meat until after the flood. And then after the flood, okay, God gave us meat, you know, but there were rules that were associated with that. And we've been breaking the rules ever since, and we've been paying for it ever since. So, you know, juicing is a way of allowing the body to heal as it's intended to naturally. You know, that's why, you know, we have, I have personally embraced it and how it's been very beneficial for me.
Okay, that's interesting. Stanley, tell me, how did you hear about juicing, and what made you decide personally to start doing it?
Well, I had a great teacher by the name of Reese Latham, and he's a raw foodist, and has been for nearly 40 years. And I attended his class about 11 years ago, and he talked about juicing. And I guess you can look at juicing as our bodies. Once food is entered through the juicer, it is pure for us to drink. It is nutritious. It has enzymes. It has vitamins, minerals to nourish the body. Now, when we take in food, our bodies are supposed to be able to process stuff down into that liquid form and distribute throughout the body. But the juice that comes from the juicer does it so much quicker, so much more efficiently.
Okay, so it's really like better absorption of vitamins
Absolutely.
and minerals and that kind of thing.
You can look at our bodies as the juicer.
Okay, interesting. So tell me, gentlemen, you know, we hear a lot about medical practices and things that say that, you know, we should have supplements and vitamins and that type of thing, but how often would you say that, you know, we should incorporate a juicing regimen into that kind of health regimen as well? Like,
as often as you can. I do it daily. Okay, I'm into juicing daily. I've been doing it off and on from 1998. But I didn't really take juicing seriously until I was confronted with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, form of cancer. And I freaked out like most people, you know, when they find out that they have cancer.
Naturally.
And I was led to led to the idea of incorporating more juicing into my program. And I actually spoke with Stanley briefly along that lines, along with some research that I had done. And I found that there were certain types of herbs and vegetables that would be very beneficial in terms of negating the type of cancer that I had. So what I did was I started doing that, and before that I had a colonoscopy and an endoscopy, and my doctor saw, you know, the lump, the tumor. And a couple of months later, after embracing the juicing, it had shrunk. So my doctor said to me, "Well, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm just, you know, doing some different things nutritionally." He said, "Well, whatever it is you're doing, just keep doing it." You know? And so that, you know, was a clear path for me that this is the right thing to do. And I need to integrate it, you know. Sometimes, as Stanley and I, we were having a conversation, sometimes challenges are put across, are laid out before us for a reason and for a purpose of moving us in line to do what we're supposed to do anyway. But, you know, you need to be prompted to do these things, you know. And so for me, I was prompted by that situation, which moved me into what I'm doing now. So I would suggest that you do it as often as possible. I do my juicing every day.
Okay. Do you also?
Oh yeah, every single day. When I went to that class, I was overweight. I was 288 pounds.
You were?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And my circulation was terrible. I had arthritis. I was going through some challenges, none as drastic as he. But when I took the class, and 6 days, he showed me the importance of juicing. So I said, well, let me try it. And I juiced every day, and within 9 months, I lost 130 pounds.
Wow.
So I look at this as not knocking the industry, the pharmaceuticals and the doctors, but that is my medicine. That is the medicine for the rest of my happy life. I've been very happy with this juicing, and I would encourage anybody that wants to live a long, happy life, you want to cure yourself of just about any disease, you'd be surprised at the benefits of having these nutrients nourish your body every single day. So I juice every single day, and you feel better. You know, the first thing you hear is, "Oh, I don't want to juice because I got to clean up the juicer, and I got to da-da-da-da-da."
Well, you know that was my biggest pet peeve.
Well, see, I'm going to tell you, there was one day that I was juicing, and I carried this juicer with me on the road. Wherever I go,
Okay.
If I go to Mexico, my juice is gone in the bag. But I'll never forget the one day I felt so good, I picked up the juice and kissed it. So cleaning is not a problem. You got to clean up anyway. If you'd be surprised if you make a pot full of food, you got to scrub and clean it. You know, with a
Very
juicer,
true.
you run everything underwater. It's clean.
Very true.